welcome back to my channel. Today's problem is based on the sliding window. So this is a number of an count the number of a nice subarrays. So let's go through the problem. We will discuss the intuition, everything, and will at the end we will write the code and discuss about the time complexity. Yeah, let's go through the code. So given an array of integer nums and a integer k, a continuous subarray is called nice if there are k odd numbers on it. Return the number of nice subarray. Okay. So the number of arrays are given. So we have to find out the subarrays which contain that k number of odd numbers on it. So here we will see 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. So in this subarray, the three numbers, which is 1, both uh, all are odd numbers. And if we check, so from 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, so this is also a subarray. If we don't found any subarray, so we have to return the 0 as they have mentioned. So yeah, these all are the constraints. Let's just break down this problem. So I'm using this whiteboard. One of my friends suggested it, so let's try. I'm quite new for this. All right. Okay, this will just okay. So we have a nums, which should be what was the question? 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and our k would be 3. So my approach is like we will keep my L pointer over here and keep R pointer, and I will be using R to traverse from nums array. So it will traverse till n. All right. If it's traversing till n, so my nums of R will check if any odd numbers are found in it or not. Let's just suppose like my R is on 1. All right. R modulo 2 is not equal to 0. That means this is my odd number, right? If that number modulo 2 is not equals to 0. So this is my odd number. So I will keep one counter here, odd count. This will be counting odd plus plus. If such condition appear, I will just incrementing my counter. All right. So at the end, I will check if my odd count odd is equal to my k value, right? If it's similar to my k value, so that's my sub array, right? So I will just sub arrays count sub sub arrays count. I will just increment that count. We just have to find out the count, right? We don't have to find out the sub array, right? So my sub arrays count will get increment. But let's suppose there is a question 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 1 and 2 and 2. All right. Suppose this question and my answer give me this subarray. My solution give me this subarray. But if we see here, this is also a subarray which including the two numbers. So how we get this? So we will for this, we can do that. We will just from here, from left to right, we will just iterate, and we will shrink our window. We will from here, we shrink our window, and from here to here we will check. If we found it, we will just add increment our sub counts. So that's my explanation. Let's just go all the further explanation I will do in my code. All right. So yeah. So what I was saying, we will keeping left pointer which will be pointing to 0, and which we will keeping uh, nice count nice count which would be 0, and and as I said, we are counting the odd number, so it would be 0. So what I was doing, I will traversing my right pointer from 0 to nums dot length, and right plus plus. All right, as we are traversing here, so I will be checking if nums of right modular modular 2 is not equal to 0. So that's my odd number, right? Count plus plus. All right, but what if my odd count increases my k value? For such condition, I have to do I will be checking if nums of left modular 2 is not equal to 0. So it's if it's equal to 0, so I will be shrinking down my window, right? Suppose this window I get but I have to shrink down the as my odd count is incremented, right? I have to shrink down my window, but my odd count is, suppose my count is 4, right? Here we will see if we tick this window, so my odd count is 4. So for but suppose if it has 2, so I don't have to decrement my odd count, but it has 1, so I have to decrement my odd count and make a left plus plus. Left plus plus. Do you understand this condition? Let me just explain this again, because I also take time to understand this. Suppose this was like, suppose I have 2 1 and 1. All right, and my odd count is now my odd count is 4, and my k is wait a second. Oh, my k my let's suppose my k is 3. So my odd count 4 is greater than 3, right? So for such condition, I have to decrease my window to this, right? But what if this value is also a odd count? As we are not making odd count as 0, so we have to decrement the odd count value. So for this check is added with nums of left modular 2 is not equal to 0, is means for left which pointing to the number is also a odd number, right? That's why I'm decrementing the odd count and incrementing shrinking down the window. All right, next condition is if my odd count is similar to the k. All right, which is similar like this condition, like as I was saying, this 2 1 2 1 1 and 2 and 2. So my like you will see as I encounter this sub array. But what if you will see this is also sub array if we shrink down 2 from it. So for this we need one condition. So if both are odd count is 3, so we have what we have to do that I will just keeping one variable which would be temp, which would be pointing to the left, and while my temp is not goes to the right, and temp of temp nums of temp is equal to if it's as we will see this condition, like it's not a here my condition, this my condition is targeting to the odd number. But what if even number is present, right? This is even is present, so we are shrinking down the window for that, right? So we will move temp plus plus, and my result temp minus right plus 1. All right, and here will, oh, not a result, I have make it as a nice count. All right. Oh no, this is not a, sorry, modular 2 is equal to 0, as we are checking for nums. Temp minus, so here is come as left, right? This would give me result here. So this would be the question. So thank you for joining. This is the accepted. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.